Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen with me, King's Ransom. In the last video, I was doing some side questy stuff. I actually went off and explored... Ooh, gloam cap, that's good. I went off and explored the Witchwood a bit. We didn't cover all the ground there, but I wandered around and got lost and kind of showed off the main gimmicky mechanic of it, which is the fog and the fog talismans and whatnot. We did a side quest that involved giving a particular herb to Celine, the witch of the Witchwood. I gave the herb to her. I need to actually... We gave her an herb. She brewed some special herb ale, and we actually need to go back to the innkeeper and turn that in still. I have not done that. In the meantime, we teleported back here to the Shadow Fort, which has our horrible loss. It's been taken over by goblins, and we didn't actually get to do the rest of that quest. That's unfortunate. Because I believe that was like a little story thing. Like it was... I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I didn't actually know that was possible. But anyway, I digress. We are back here, and I'm actually going to head towards Bloodwater Beach. This is a fairly close port crystal that we placed outside of the fortress here. So we're going to run back down to Bloodwater Beach, and I'm going to... Oh, and I have a lantern equipped still. I need to unequip that thing. I would like to go see if we can get some more of those giant fish. And that's probably going to involve fighting off some cyclopes and hobgoblins and whatnot again, like last time.
This looks interesting.
So, figured, you know, might as well try to record it and see how it all turns out. Also, last time we were running through this area, we do need to kill a bunch of boars, by the way. That's kind of why I'm going out of my way to do that. But last time we were running through this area, a dragon decided to show up and ruin everybody's day. And I just ran away from it. We've avoided that fight altogether, but it is possible, and I might even go so far as to say likely that another dragon, or that same dragon's going to show up again. So we'll have to be careful of that. Alright, we're just going to clear out some of these hobgoblins here real quick. Awesome, and I leveled up. That is fantastic. Oh man, I love that skull splitter attack. That is just fantastic. Okay, they didn't drop any useful items. That's okay. Goblins don't really have much in the way of useful items. And I gotta be very careful here, because I'm pretty sure that dragon is going to swoop down again here. At which point we're going to take the same strategy as before and just run away, because I absolutely have... Oh yeah, you can see it. It's right there. Yeah, okay. We're just going to run away from the dragons and the goblins and whatnot. Dragon, I just can't deal with the dragon right now. I am not high enough level, don't have good enough equipment. It's not going to stop him from trying to deal with me, though. Follow me, please. Everybody, follow me. There's a chance I'm going to lose some pawns here. Hopefully not. Also going to grab some grapes because I am a pack rat and I can't resist hoarding things in video games. Okay, and let's see. Do I have some fish or something to... Mushrooms, just as good. There we go. Fill up my stamina so I can continue running because I need to get away from the dragon there. And I don't know that we've actually explored this area over here, these woodlands. So we'll kind of take a slow, meandering route towards Bloodwater Beach. Aha! Fantastic. I might actually move that Shadow Fort port crystal down here at some point, because another healing spring is always good. And I don't have any empty flasks, so I can't fill up here, but that's okay. We have plenty of spring water. Awesome, that's exciting. And I'm going to go ahead and check where we're at on the map, just so I can make sure to remember this location. Okay, Healing Spring. So it is marked on the map right there. That's good. And then up there is the Shadow Fort, and then there's like a dragon right around here somewhere. We haven't explored that area because there's a dragon in the way. And then Bloodwater Beach is where we're going. So we just kind of follow this wall here, keep it to our right. We'll eventually get to Bloodwater Beach. We are headed in the right direction. And my pawns really want to go after all those goblins. Cool. And we are back here. It's a destroyed ballista. It doesn't work. There is going to be the ballista up right there, which I think will be able to shoot on us, so we probably have to go over to the other side and deal with it. Then there's going to be 2 Cyclopes and a bunch of... something that we can mine. A bunch of goblins and hobgoblins and whatnot down in the pathway here. We are... I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go through them to get to Bloodwater Beach? I don't know, maybe they're not going to come over here and fight us. Although my pawns are probably going to charge in there and start attacking the monsters. They have a habit of doing that. Just getting some copper ore. Southern iron is good. Copper ore, we've already got a lot of that. We've been getting a lot of that throughout the game. Yep, there's the ballista shooting at us. Alright, let's move all that ore that I just got out of my inventory. Southern oregano. Okay. And we do need to go deal with that ballista. Actually, you know what? To heck with it. We're not fighting the Cyclops and the goblins and whatnot. They're not all running over and attacking me, so I am okay just bypassing that whole section. All I really want are my fish. Featherlight Pelta, that's a shield that it looked like Lebu picked up. Which is a good sign. If these chests have respawned and we can get items from them again, that means hopefully the fish will have respawned also and we can grab the 5 additional enormous fish that we need. Seeker's Token, very good. We also need those for quests. They're fairly tough to come by. But that's... Yeah, the chainmail put me over my my weight limit there. I have to give it to Lucy. She's the only one who can't equip it. Pawns won't necessarily equip things that you give them. It's just that they can, and if they decide that it's better than what they have equipped. And I don't really trust the AI much in this game, so I am just not even gonna risk it. Not gonna mess with it. Not gonna give them anything that they even have the potential to equip. So we got a few more giant fish there. There should be another fish spot, hopefully, in the water along the coast here somewhere. Although it looks like that might be the only one. That would be unfortunate if so. Aha, here we go. Come on, more giant fish. I mean, the coin pouches are nice, but we have a lot of coins. I really just want those giant fish. Please?
If you lose your way, you need but consult your map.
I don't think we got 5. We have a bunch of new items though. Yeah, we only got 3. Dang it! Cover a great deal of stamina. We'll grab some more kindling. As I mentioned before, I do want to make some poison arrows.
What's that?
I'll probably focus on that once we get back to town as well. Okay, well, that's the end of that. It was kind of a short-lived little trip there. Kind of uneventful. I'm bummed that it wasn't very exciting, but I'm also glad we didn't have to fight all those creatures. That's okay, though. There's plenty more for us to do.
What meaning do you suppose those from anywhere?
Ah, the new fairy stone, so that respawned. Also, let's duck in here and see if there's any new quests on the quest board. And it looks like there is one. The Absent Apprentice. Slay 25 crows. That's going to be irritating. Birds are generally hard to kill. Just they're kind of tough to spot, and you have to shoot them down either before they fly away, or you have to shoot them out of the air. Mages and sorcerers are okay at it. Their basic general attack just locks on enemies, as you saw earlier in the game when I was playing those classes. Alright, we're gonna drop off a bunch of stuff here.
What will it be today?
Mostly the fish. Sour meat, that can stay here. Giant fish, those can stay here. Grapes, sure, why not? Backfat oil, you can hang out here as well. Loam cap, I think that's useful for something. I don't know which of these two we need to actually turn in for the quest, so I'm going to hang on to both of them for now. Don't need a fairy stone, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. That. Mitigator's elixir, we'll hold on to that. You never know when that might be useful again. Southern oregano, those are super heavy. Let's drop them all off. Seeker's token, that can stay here as well. There was some equipment. Yeah, we'll drop off all of the armor and equipment we picked up. Laboo has all sorts of interesting items. You can drop off like your wolf pelts and things. There we go, we don't need any of that stuff for now. Now, let's run over here and turn in that quest. Maybe? This is the alehouse.
All bearing different tales.
Where is... Where's Arsmith? That's interesting. He's usually just floating around here. Distilled herb ale and regular herb ale. So where is he? Will he show up on the minimap? He will. Ah, he's right there. You just hadn't loaded in yet.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Truly, even as long that
blah 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 blah. Here, take this, please. We can turn in the quest.
Completed the request, have you? Wonderful, wonderful. Dear friend, the wages for your efforts. A pleasure, as always.
That's exciting. Fantastic. So that is another quest down. So I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna deposit that other herb ale. We only have one. Might as well hang on to it. I don't know if it's used for anything later. I don't have any real great need for it right now. We'll drop off some meat. Don't need all this stuff. Greenwash, we have a whole ton of it. I'm going to drop pretty much all of it off here, and all the chaff stem as well. We'll be using it mostly for combining with other items later. That's good. I think my inventory's fine for now.
What will it be today?
Yeah. So we're going to rest until nighttime.
Understood.
And I do have some quests to hunt some undead. We haven't done that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, we haven't rested at the inn in quite a while, so it's going to update the server with Lucy's information, her current level, her current skills, equipment, and all that stuff. That way people will have the most up-to-date version if they want to rent my pawn. Although it sure does take a while to do this. There we go.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Let's see. So we are desiccated herbs. Okay. We are going to want the lantern again. And I do want to... Oh, I need to buy some empty flasks. That's the other thing that I was going to do. And you can buy them here at the apothecary. I don't think she has any airtight flasks. Yeah. That's okay. I'm gonna buy 20. I don't actually know how many I need or how many I want.
Do come again.
And then, whoops, we go back here. I think I can combine spider venom. Yeah, with these empty flasks. We'll be creating a bunch of poison flasks. Now, if we go up to my empty flask, I should be able to just hit combine here. Yeah. And get some spider venom. And what are these? Like some poisonous mushrooms here. Stagnant shrooms. Sure, we'll combine with those as well. Get a whole bunch of these poison flasks. And I'm going to turn them all into a bunch of poison arrows. And by a bunch, I mean 7 times however many it gives us at a time for that. Oiled arrows. Now I want poison arrows. 5. So 5 per kindling. So a single kindling and a single poison flask gives us 5 arrows. So 35 poison arrows for now. I'm going to build up a bunch of those and use them for a bit. Seems like it might be kind of fun. Get some extra poison damage going on, because why not? I typically don't bother with the special status effect arrows. Doesn't really seem worth it. But, you never know. I could be wrong. I don't actually know whether or not it's worth it, because I never really use them. Alright, we need to kill a bunch of zombies, and I don't know that we're going to encounter many here, but there usually are a few here. And these are going to be very quick and easy for us to defeat. It's kind of a low-level quest. We've had it for a while, just haven't really hunted undead much in the game. And I think we need to kill like 20 or something.
Was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
There's also a chance they could drop some handy items for us. Like putrid gold teeth and things that might be useful. Worth a lot of money. Light cure, that's what I wanted down there. That's another item that's always there. It respawns once every couple of days. Rift fragment, more rift crystals, that's always a good thing to have.
With my
Oh.
We have triumphed. I warned this was a proud wall once.
I don't really know that we're going to run into too many just out here, kind of off the beaten road.
Equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
There's a few.
fine use.
Awesome. Yeah, we also need to kill some undead warriors, which are armored zombies that have and know how to use weapons. Those are going to be a bit trickier to find. We could probably find some if we go like back into the Everfall or something like that. I think we can go back into the Everfall. I don't actually know for sure. Let's run through here, make sure all these guys are going to crawl up out of the dirt. Yeah, this is a pretty easy quest. It's just one that we have been, I don't know, not putting off, but we haven't really had much of an opportunity to do. Just we haven't been running through areas at night where the zombies spawn. Which is okay. Gives us something to do on some of these side quest missions here. It's a Serb.
This looks interesting.
Monsters can strike day or night. Soren's walls.
Fell an ox and we'll have ample store of meat. A place safe for the afternoon sun.
Estan Plains. Ah, goblins and wolves. Dang it, I wanted undead. Oh well. Oh. I was hoping I could hit that red barrel before the goblin got away from it. That would have been fun to kill a goblin that way. Alright, whatever. like to avoid getting my lantern wet. Oh, Seeker's Token. That's exciting. We have gotten a fair few of those. We still have a long way to go to get to 20, I believe is the number that we need, but... You know, we're at like 5 or 6 now. That's good. Alright, I'm just kind of wandering north, I guess. Where am I on the map? Yeah, let's explore over here, kind of to the west a little bit. Exploration is a noble cause. Although it looks like all I'm going to do is encounter a bunch more wolves. That's unfortunate. Mithridate, cures poison, always good to have. So here's the water, the river, or whatever. The bridge flows across this. If we go back, back to the east there. I don't actually remember what's up here, so we're just gonna keep exploring, see what we find. I believe at some point the hill that we're on dips down. There's going to be a way to cross, like a place where we can ford the water there. Also, there's some phantoms over there. It'd be nice to be on that side fighting them. Don't need to fight phantoms, but you know, could be fun. Yeah, there we go. I think this is the spot where it goes down. You can actually cross the water again. I don't know if that's what I want to do, so we're going to keep exploring on this side of the river for a bit at least. And I'm going to save, because I don't think I've done that in a while. I was just thinking to myself, we can explore until we run into some creatures that I can't actually handle successfully, and then, yeah, I realized I hadn't saved in a while, so... Hopefully we don't run into anything too nasty, although it doesn't matter now that I did save. But I would rather not die. We'll see. We'll explore, see what we can find. Oh no, an ogre. That glowy cloud was from Lucy. That was... Oh man, this fight is going to be brutal. That was her, like, starting skill as... Oh no, there's 2 of them! Oh boy. Well... Oh, this is not going to go well. I'm going to just go ahead and say that right now. She can poison enemies. So it looks like she poisoned that ogre. And now seems like as good a time as any to equip poisoned arrows. And also, Lucy is dead or dying? Okay, that's bad. I'll use a couple desiccated herbs.
This comes the fun part. Its hunger knows no limits, not distance.
Now, focus your attack!
Its brute strength is deadly. It's more vicious than a cyclops.
Their raw power makes them aggressive.
Let go, feed! I've learned of beasts.
An opening!
Can I 100 kisses him? Yes, please. They also like to block, so you can see when he kind of curls up into a little ball there, he actually is blocking attacks and is very, very difficult to do damage to.
They're fast for all their muscle.
Oh man, these things are just vicious. And that one just tried to drop kick me. Glad I got out of the way. This one's about half dead though, so that's good. Ogres are really, really nasty, although it looks like we're actually having a decent time fighting them. Although Stephanie's not doing so well there. Oh, no, I'm not doing so well here either. This is bad. Can somebody help me here, please? They're gonna... Ah, we killed that one. Awesome. Yeah, we still have one other one here to deal with, though.
Its hunger knows no end. Keep your distance.
Ogre Tooth. Unspeakable Meat. That's new. Oh, no.
Hungers for humans.
Its brute strength is deadly.
Anything it catches, it devours.
Awesome. Okay, poisoned him again. That was my goal, shooting those arrows at him there.
Careful, they are back for all their muscle.
Okay, let's cure up a little bit because this could go badly. Potent Green Wash. That puts me just shy of full health. And let's get all our stamina back. Or let's get a bunch of stamina back. Okay. "100 Kisses," just kind of chop away at its legs there. I don't think there's any, like, any pieces you can break off, like how you can break off the tusk for Cyclops. I don't think there's anything like that for these guys. I think they're just giant creatures and you just kind of beat them to death. There we go.
Cannot get nailed in this state.
Ambush. Oh, we also had a quest to kill 3 ogre, or to kill some ogres? Something. I don't know. We just did a couple of side quests there, so that's exciting. And we lived. That's even more exciting. And we are in this new area, and I'm a bit disoriented now. So north is the river there. Don't want to go down that way, so we're going to keep heading west a little bit, although that might be a really bad idea. I kind of want to save again, but let's explore a bit first. Having a holy enchantment on my bow kind of negates my strategy of using the arrow to zoom in a little bit and kind of look off in the distance. Just makes everything glow. And that's probably also the lantern. Okay, Undead Warriors. Very excited because we do need to kill a bunch of them as well.
There's no way.
Awesome, and Lucy's vocation. She got an extra rank in her vocation there. That's good.
Foes are formidable when attacking in mass.
Cool, looks like we found a decent place to kill some Undead Warriors. Oh, these are new. Oh no.
Be still. I have them all.
Those guys explode. Like that. Actually, I think fire makes them explode, so I think that's my own fault for attacking them with my fire weapon here. Yeah, I use fire to pop it. Necrophagous loin, that's interesting. Do I still have... Okay, I used up all my arrows. That's okay, they went to good use in that ogre fight there. That's just a regular undead that we killed right there. That's why he went down so easily. So this is interesting. I do like these new big explodey undead. These are just some interesting creatures we have not encountered yet in this game. Awesome. Lucy gained a level there. That's always exciting when that happens. Now, these are mostly just regular undead that we're fighting now, and I'd like to go back to fighting the undead warriors. I'm losing my orientation again. South. We want to just keep going west, I think. In this evening of exploration. It looks like maybe the sky is getting a bit lighter, so it's probably going to turn to daytime again soon. Which I'm okay with. Moonglow. Okay, so it is still nighttime. That's good. We got some ruins over here. Something. Maybe just rocks. It looked like ruins to me. Just rocks. Lots of rocks. The Wilted Forest. That's a... it's a heck of a cheerful name.
Armed bandits arisen.
Gold of blood. What's it to be?
Ranged attacks. They attack in quick succession.
You...
Keep moving.
Nope, that's a guard.
After they strike.
Or is that a bandit? That's a bandit. It's dead now, whatever it was. Here, there's the archer. Oh, I just fell short of him. Dang it. I was hoping I can get that off. There we go.
After they strike.
And kill that one over there. Oh, there's another archer.
They're left exposed until one strike.
There we go, I landed on him. Finally managed to get my skull splitter attack off. That's good. Is that a thing over here? I do gotta be careful because this place feels familiar to me. I do believe there are chimeras wandering around in this wilted forest area. Although that might not be till later in the game.
What evil does this sense of
Ah,
foreboding
or it
portend?
might be right there.
A chimera arisen.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here. I'm going to end this video, and we will pick up at the Chimera fight here in the next one. Sorry for the tease or cliffhanger, everybody, but, you know, we're running a bit long, and that's just the way it goes. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.